Hello, have you ever wondered how to make your own garden mulch at home to use for your plants? So I'm going to show you my simple way of making my own made garden mulch from home. So this is what real mulch looks like. As you can see, it's chopped up trees and tree branches, which we cannot do because we don't have a tree cutter. Some of the benefits of the mulch: it stops weeds from growing around the tree, keeps moisture in the soil, and it stops it from drying out. And there's other bonuses about it as well, like in the winter it helps insulate the ground as well. So we're going to try and make our own mulch to try and replicate it. Alright, so the first thing we do, we have to collect the resources to make the mulch. But if you're like me and you've got no trees or anything in your garden, there is a place we got to go, and I'm going to take you there now. Alright, so you want to come to a place like this. Basically, you want to go into the woods. In the UK, there is a lot of woods about, so it's not hard to find one. This is only if you haven't got trees at home. So what you're actually after in the woods are tiny sticks like this. Very small, brittle sticks. And what you're also after as well is dead, dried up old leaves. So what we're going to do now is just grab a whole bunch of sticks and put it in a bag to take home with us. Okay, we've now got our bag full with mostly sticks and leaves, enough to make a good amount of mulch out of it. The good thing about coming to a place like this, there's an endless supply of stuff you can use for mulch. On the floor there's little bits of leaves, broken branches, stuff that can be easily made into mulch. As you can see here, the stick's not very strong at all. It can be made straight into mulch. Now here is the good part of making the mulch. And what we need is literally just our grass cutter or lawnmower, depending on where you're from. And what we do is simply, you grab our bag full of like leaves and sticks, and we just scatter it on the ground. And then what we do, we just flatten it out a bit so the lawnmower can go over it slightly easier. Now that it's all flat, now it's time to cut it. So before we actually go ahead and cut it, it's best to tell you that before you do any of it, make sure the grass has been freshly cut. Otherwise you're going to end up cutting the grass as well as the sticks and the leaves, and to do it on a nice dry day like it is today where it's nice and sunny. So now we just simply cut it. So as you can see, the first time we went over it has done quite a good job. What we're going to have to do is go back over it again, as there's still some slightly bigger objects still in there. We just want to try and grind them down a little bit more. As you can see, this is what it looks like after going through the lawnmower a couple of times, and this is what we call perfect. This is perfect mulch for what you want to use. So yeah, this is how I make mulch at home.